Hello.
Hello.
This week we are talking about periods, and I'm sure that you all know this because I'm the last one in the week, so I won't really do a whole big trigger warning, but I am going to be talking about periods. Shocker. So if you don't like that, then turn off the video. Wow. The cat just slammed up against my door. Periods. I don't know. I guess I'll start with me getting my period. It never really was this like hyped up thing. It just kind of was like, hey, this is gonna happen to you someday. So I just waited for it. And I remember in 8th grade, I was talking to two of my friends, quote unquote friends, because friends don't bully each other. But anyway, moving on. So my two friends were harassing me because I hadn't got my period yet, and we were in 8th grade. And I got really sad about it, and I was like, I just want my period so I can be normal, and blah blah blah. And that day, sure enough, I went home from school and got my period. So they brought it on. It's their fault. If they hadn't said that, I never would have. Wow, that sucks. She got hers on April Fool's Day.
I was 10.
And you were 10. Holy shit. How old are you in 8th grade? Like 14? I was 14. Yeah, so it never really was something that was like a big built-up thing. And it also wasn't something in my house that was like, oh, you're a woman now. It wasn't like that. It just was like, this is going to happen to you. So I never really associated it with, like, womanhood. And I never really associated it with, like, being a woman, which sounds silly, but that's, I mean, I don't know, I never really associated it with that. And I had friends who never got their periods, or like really, really infrequently got their periods, or, you know, whatever it is. So I just never, you know, not everybody's the same. So I just never really associated it with womanhood. That being said, when I started to transition, I kind of didn't really mind having my period. I did have like really, really bad cramps, and I had migraines also, which were really fun. I really wish I could have those back. And I never really thought about it. It never really made me feel less of a man, quote unquote, and it wasn't like I got it and was like, oh my god, what a reminder I was born female. Like, it never really occurred to me that just didn't happen. That's kind of how periods were for me in the past. I've thought about it now, and I have come to the conclusion that if I were to get it again, or like start spotting or whatever for any reason, it would send me into a spiraling depression. Just because it wasn't a symbol of womanhood for me then. I just am so unprepared for it now, and it's so something that I really haven't worried about in the last 2.5 years, and I just would, I would just be really depressed about it if I got my period again. So that's really the only reason why I want to get a histo, is because that there's no chance of that happening again. That's something that I'm looking into. I still do actually get cramps from time to time, and sometimes they're pretty bad. But I have gone to my doctor, and they want me to get a pelvic x-ray, and that was last year. Actually, that was last year today. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, so that's my period spiel. If you guys have any questions, I don't know. I don't know what you guys would have questions about. Certainly not about my periods, because who really cares? But if you have any questions about anything period related, oh, mine stopped the week after I started T. So I got it the day after I started T, and I haven't had it since. So it's been 2.5 years pretty much since I've had it. So yay for me. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.